Despite what the title of the video reads, this is not going to be illegal and it will not be outside of due process. I am calling for the formation of an executive arm of a theoretical citizens jury, grand jury, to help facilitate the formation of a citizens grand jury. Without this, there is no legal means of escaping what appears to be very high-level corruption. So popular is the idea of high-level corruption that it is a curious matter why we are not even being entertained by the media. Not to mention the outright violation of the Constitution, also known as law, by our Supreme Court justices even. Now there is a provision, the Citizens Grand Jury, which has the ability to issue warrants and probably even put bounties out for individuals found or suspected of criminal behavior. And it is not a simple matter of just issuing a warrant for somebody like, say, the President of the United States. You will have to appeal to their law enforcement, the local judge, and if they do not comply, then you have to find them suspicious or guilty, and you have to put a warrant or a bounty out for them. And if they're protected by anybody, let's say police chief, warrant out for them, and then he's protected by somebody lower than him, you have to put a warrant out for that person. This is all within due process. This is something that we have to do, and the first thing that we have to do is we have to show that we're capable of doing it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm actually trying to get everyone to, I'm trying to form a citizens marshalling service. I'm trying to form a, like I said, an executive arm of this grand jury, and then the grand jury will form. And I would like to put out, at least for my group, we will be tasked with, primarily with the protection of the members of the grand jury, and also the acquisition of those persons that we can find who have been, of which a bounty has been placed on their capture. Now, to be a part of this group, I'm requiring, at least the one that I'm forming, I'm requiring that you at least have one of these. That is a concealed weapons permit. And I want you to have one of these. This takes about a month to get, and it takes about $100, a little more than that to get. But it's important that you have one of these. The next thing, I don't want you to have any dependents. I don't want you to have any children. I don't want you to be married, and I don't want you to be so attached to a girlfriend that you would snap out of it, so to speak. I want you to live this, and I want you to understand what's at stake. And if this moves you and you feel like you want to do this, and yes, there is power in numbers, and I do not mean to speak as though this is light. This is an extremely important. This is something that we have to do as men in this country. I want you to create a YouTube account, and I want you to show me. I want you to tell me that you're willing to do this, and I just want you to show a part of your concealed weapons permit, and we will form this group, and we'll call it the executive arm of the citizens' grand jury.